Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As today we are going to learn a new chapter which is from your Ncert book Ani Circle, okay? So here we are going to learn a new chapter, that is the topic name is a different kind of school. Different kind of school. What does this mean? Different kind of school? या द स्कूल विच इज़ लाइक डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द अदर स्कूल, वो एक ऐसा स्कूल जो दूसरे स्कूल से काफ़ी अलग हो. ओके, बट बिफोर यू रीड here it is given that you should know about these words. Okay, like bandage, crutch, cripple, honor, and misfortune system. Okay, so you have to find the meaning. If you don't know the word meaning, well, I'm here to help you, so I'll give you the meaning answers. Okay, so the bandage, what does this bandage mean? So bandage means patti. Okay, crutch means the people who the means अपाहिज लोग जो sticks use करते हैं to walk across. Okay, so that is known as crutch, baisakhi. Okay, what does this cripple means pahij. Okay, honor, respect. Honor means respect. And misfortune, it's like bad luck, or we can say durbhagya. System, vyavastha. Okay, so these are the word meanings what is given here. Now look at the pictures in this unit and guess in the what way this school may be different from other school. Okay, so you have to look at the pictures here and you have to say what kind of this school, and it is how it is different from another school. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, without doing any delay, let's move to the chapter. We'll read and later on we'll conclude, we'll understand the chapter, and in the next or in the next videos I'll come with the summary and the exercises. So stay tuned to this video. Okay, chapters video. So we are going to do the first part is I had heard a great deal about Miss Bean's school, but not till last week did the chance come to visit it. So, narrator here, the chapter which is written by, let's check that. Um, yeah, E.V.Lucas. Okay, who has written the chapter? The writer of the chapter is E.V.Lucas. Okay, later we'll see about the chapter writer. Okay, first, see, I heard that E.V.Lucas has told that he had heard many things about Miss Beam's school. Okay, Miss Beam's school, but not till last week did the chance come to visit. उसने इससे पहले इस चीज़ को महसूस नहीं किया था. ओके, जब वो गया था लास्ट वीक विजिट करने के लिए तब उसको रियलाइज हुआ कि यस, what he had heard about Miss Beam's school is the truth. Okay, is the truth what he has felt, what he realized there. Okay, when I arrived there was no one inside but a girl of two, about 12. जब वो वहाँ गए there was no one, वहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं था. Okay, but he had seen a girl, okay, about 12-year-old, and she was of 12-year-old. Her eyes were covered with a bandage. Her eyes were covered with bandage, and she was being led carefully between flower beds by a little boy who was about 4 years younger. Okay, when he entered there was no one, and he could only see a girl which was of 12-year-old. Okay, and she was banded on her eyes, and she was leading carefully from a boy between the flower beds, and who was of 4 years younger than the girl. She stopped, and it looked like she asked him who had come. He seemed to be describing me to her. Then they passed on. What happened next? She felt that somebody came there. Okay, the Lucas was there. She felt that someone is standing. So she asked to the boy, okay, that who is there, and the boy explained about me. मेरे बारे में उसने एक्सप्लेन किया वहाँ पे उस लड़की को जो वो बैंडेज में क्रॉस कर रही थी वहाँ से. Miss Beam was all that I had expected, middle aged, full of authority, yet kindly and understanding. Yeah. E.V. Lucas, the narrator, ने क्या बोला कि मिस बीम शुड बी ऑफ मिडिल एज वुमेन, ओके, और फुल ऑफ डोमिनेटिंग और जो भी रिस्पेक्टफुल, बट येस काइंड भी होंगी एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी होंगी. Her hair was beginning to turn grey, and she had the kind of plump figure. Okay, she was fat, and that is likely to be comforting to a homesick child. Yeah, of course. If the person will be like that, means उनका ये perceptions था कि उनका जो ये structure था, the way she look was will be a very much attractive to the children who are homesick. Okay, जो बच्चे काफ़ी homesick हैं, like घर से बाहर नहीं जाना चाहते, when they start their school they try a lot, means a lot, like they don't want to go anywhere, especially in the school. So by looking at her, the children will be easily free themselves to learn to come to the school, right? I asked her some questions about her teaching method, which I heard were simple. So the narrator asked, because he had heard so many things about Miss Bean's school, so he asked many questions. He was very furious to ask the question that what are the things you are following to explain the children, what are the easiest way, can you please explain me, he asked her. No more than is need to help them to learn how to do things. Simple spelling, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and writing. The rest is done by reading to them and by interesting talks during which they have to sit still and keep their hands quiet. They are practically no other lessons. So when he asked, the narrator asked that. Please explain how you guys are dealing with the students, how you are coming up with their knowledge or the studies. Then Miss Bean told what they are only going simple things like adding, subtracting, multiplying and writing. ये सारे चीज़ को वो लोग explain करते हैं, okay? And rest is done by reading to them by interesting talks, जैसे moral stories देना, जहाँ पे उनको क्या करना रहता था, जस्ट दे हैव टू सिट स्टिल, एक जगह उन्हें अस्थिर से बैठना होता था, एंड दे हैव टू कीप देयर हैंड्स क्वाइट, एंड प्रैक्टिकली वहाँ पे कोई ऐसा लेसन नहीं होता था, सिंपल में सिर्फ एडिंग, सब्ट्रैक्टिंग, मल्टीप्लाइंग और राइटिंग ही होता था. The real aim of this school is not so much to teach thought as to teach thoughtfulness, kindness to others, and being responsible citizens. Look out of the window a minute, will you? Okay, so what happened? The Miss Bean told what to the narrator, that we are not going, we have not such aim to go, means काफ़ी इतना aim नहीं है कुछ करने का. We just only want to teach the students the thoughtfulness, okay, सोच विचार और kindness means दयालु और the people's the way to behave with the peoples, okay, and being a responsible citizens, और उनको कम से कम ये चीज़ सिखा पाए that you should have to be like a responsible citizens, okay. And after that Miss Bean completed that, can you please look out the window and see whatever the things you are grasping from there, क्या आपको विंडो के बाहर दिखता है. And she told to the narrator, Miss Beam told to narrator that please have a look out of the window. I went to the window which overlooked a large garden and a playground at the back. What do you see? Miss Beam asked. When Miss Beam told that, narrator went to see out of the window. He could see a large playground. Okay, a large playground and a means large garden and a playground at the back. I see. When Miss Beam asked that what you are able to see, the narrator, she asked to the narrator, what are the things you are able to see from the window. I see some very beautiful grounds, I said, and a lot of jolly children. It pains me, though, to see that they are not also healthy and active looking. When I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. She has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see two more with the same difficulty, and there's a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. She seems to be a hopeless cripple. Now, when Miss Bean asked that what else you can see out of the window to the narrator, then narrator told what? नरेटर टोल दैट मुझे ये सारी चीज़ दिख रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे ग्राउंड है, बहुत जॉयफुल चिल्ड्रेन है, एंड आई कैन ऑल्सो सी सम चिल्ड्रेन जो एक्टिव नहीं है, जो हेल्दी नहीं है. एंड जब मैं स्कूल में आ रहा था, आई सॉ अ गर्ल जिसके आंखों पे बैंडेज था. एंड अभी मैं दो तीन और ऐसे बच्चों को देख रहा हूँ जो ब्लाइंड है, जिनके आंखों पे पट्टी है, और एक स्टूडेंट ये भी है जो क्रच के सहारे चल रही है. ओके, क्रच मीन्स वो बैसाखी मैंने बताया था, और वो दूसरों को देख रही है खेलते हुए, एंड शी इज़ क्वाइट अपसेट दैट शी इज़ अ क्रिपल, मीन्स वो अपाहिज है. शी इज़ वेरी सैड. तो ये सारी चीज़ दैट द नरेटर ने देखा था. ओके, मिस बीम लाफ्ड. Oh no, she said. She is not really lame. She is only her lame day. The other are not blind either. It is only their blind day. Now, what does mean? Well, it means that they are not actually means incapable or disabled. Okay, they are not actually disabled. It is their lame day. उनका वो lame day like blind day, like means वो ऐसा act उनको करना है. Okay, they have to live a life actually like the blind people or the dumb people. ऐसा उन लोग के लिए बनाया गया था. Okay, तो वो लड़की सच में ब्लाइंड नहीं है, वो ऐसा उनका आज ब्लाइंड डे है. जैसे वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग फ्राइडे, मंडे, संडे, राइट? जस्ट लाइक दैट दे आर लिविंग अ लाइफ. Okay, living a life of blind or crippled people. ऐसा. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. Now the narrator was quite surprised to hear that lame day, blind day. What does this mean? And to his surprise, वो इतना शॉक में था that Miss Beam again laughed at him. This is very important part of our system to make our children appreciate and understand misfortune. We make them share misfortune too. Each term, every child has one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day, and one dumb day. Okay, so now Miss Bean completed that. No, our children are about like we are teaching our children to appreciate and understand misfortune. उनको ये सिखाया जाता है कि आप कितने लकी हो, एंड उनको ये भी सिखाया जाता है कि बैड लक क्या होता है. ओके, वी मेक देम शेयर मिसफॉर्चून टू. ईच टर्म एवरी चाइल्ड हैज़ वन. मतलब सारे चिल्ड्रंस के लिए है. कभी वो ब्लाइंड डे का पार्ट करते, कभी वो लेम डे का पार्ट करते, कभी वो डेफ डे का पार्ट करते, कभी वो इंजर्ड डे का पार्ट करते, और कभी वो डम डे का पार्ट करते. ओके, मतलब एक दिन वो अंधे रहते, एक दिन वो पाहिज रहते हैं. ओके, एक दिन वो डेफ का मतलब वो सुन नहीं सकते हैं, एक दिन वो हर्ट रहते हैं, और एक दिन वो दम रहते. डम का मतलब वो कुछ भी नहीं बोलते, गूंगे रहते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये लोग वैसा पार्ट करते थे. During the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely, and they are on their honor not to peep. मतलब जब वो लोग ब्लाइंड डे में रहते हैं, उनका बैंडेज पूरी तरह से कवर रहता है, और वो लोग बिल्कुल अलाउ नहीं होते हैं कि वो बैंडेज या पट्टी के नीचे से या ऊपर से कुछ देख सकें. द बैंडेज इज पुट ऑन ओवरनाइट सो दे वेक अप ब्लाइंड. दिस मीन्स दैट दे नीड हेल्प विद एवरीथिंग. और ये जो पट्टी है, जो बैंडेज है, वो रात को ही उनके ऊपर लगा दिया जाता है, सो दैट व्हेन दे विल वेक अप एज अ ब्लाइंड, and for everything they will need help. Other children are given the duty of helping them and leading them about. They all learn so much this way, both the blind and the helpers. अभी क्या हुआ है, वो बोल रही है मिस बीम दैट ऐसे अदर्स चिल्ड्रंस क्या करते हैं, उनको हेल्प करते हैं जो ब्लाइंड डे का पार्ट कर रहे होते हैं, सो दैट क्या हो जाता है, एक तो जो ब्लाइंड है वो सीख जाते हैं ब्लाइंड का दर्द और जो मिसफॉर्चून है, और द पीपल द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर प्लेइंग द पार्ट ऑफ दैट हेल्पर दे विल ऑब्वियसली हेल्प देम। अगर उनके लाइफ में ऐसा कुछ होता है तो दे विल हेल्प द ब्लाइंड पर्सन बहुत अच्छे से, लाइक वेरी पोलाइटली एंड वेरी इन अ वेरी हम्बल वे। तो ऐसे में क्या होता है, बोथ the blind and the helpers learn so much by this way. Okay, so this is all about today, and again we'll meet tomorrow from the in the next video of this chapter, and later in the third video I'm going to explain you the exercise and the summary of this chapter. So stay tuned, okay, and please watch the video again. If you have any kind of doubt, just ask me, and wherever you find the words which are difficult to understand, just underline and find the word meaning for that word. Okay, so bye everyone and have a nice day to all.